Greetings, one and all. We've got a beer review. Everybody's favourite. Everybody loves the old beer reviews. Look. Brewcat Brewery. Amazing label. Look at that. Top drawer. Is Märzen Richie Brugge. 6.3%. 6.3. So he's not holding back here. So, Passau. There's tea in it. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for that. It's not rock hard. I've also got a really classy pint glass for you here. Harp Lager. There we go. So let's get it poured. Let's be slightly more aggressive with a pour. We want the nice big beautiful head on that. Glass pint. Glass pint. That's a glass pint. So that's a Harp Lager thing. There we go. Yeah, so a Märzen. So, what is it? What is it? I don't know actually what it is. I think I probably have had at least one in, my long career drinking alcohol. But I've definitely never brewed one. I don't know if I've had I don't actually know if I've had one or not, to be fair. I imagine it's going to be like an Oktoberfest type of beer. In fact, it probably is an Oktoberfest type of beer, isn't it? Märzen, I think, now that I think about it. And I've definitely had some fest beer in my time. Not overly keen on them because they're really malty. That was back in the day. Things have changed now, so let's have a look at it first, though. So nice amber colour, what do we call that? Ambery. Not quite red. There are bubbles streaming up, yep. Obviously with the whole thing going on at the bottom. Big bubbles on the head though, so that's a sign that maybe it won't stay, but let's see. Let's be honest, this thing won't hang about that long in order for us to see. It'll be in me in no time. Oh yeah, so he sent me the recipe as well, Tim. So we should have a look at that. Okay, we have got Munich malt. Yes, so there you are, 51%. Bohemian wheat malt, but floor malted Bohemian wheat malt. Wow, that seems, floor malted wheat. Wow, I can only imagine how much that costs. Biscuit malt, Crystal Light, dextrin, and Hopsaz Magnum. Both going in 60 minutes. Guessing you ran out of Magnum or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Mittelfrüh and Saz again going in toward the end, and that's it. We've got 2 yeasts going in. Okay, so we got Lallemand Diamond Lager yeast, and we've got, which is a dry yeast, I think, and Oktoberfest Märzen Lager, which is 73%. So I'm guessing then that we have, it's like finished high or something like that, and then the diamond's going in just to finish it off, I imagine. And that's it. And there's some notes. All fermented under pressure without any temperature control. Combine the Diamond Lager yeast and the Oktoberfest yeast to bring the FG down a point or two to give it a helping hand. So yes, okay, there you go. It was an ode to older style Märzen, which is more Munich centric. Okay, so let's see what it's like. Okay, and it looks good. It looks really good. Nice and clear as well too. I mean, it's not crystal clear, but it's naturally clear, isn't it? So still a little bit of haze in there. I mean, it's really sweet on the nose. I mean, like really sweet. It's got that lovely malty sweetness to it. It's almost, it's so sweet it's almost jammy. It's like toast and jam. Oh, it's nice. That is good. It reminds me of a beer, back in the day. I made a beer on it. I think it wasn't an Imperial, but it was really big and had a really stupidly malty smell like that. Those are the days. I'm going having memories here. Anyway, cheers, Richie. Going in. Richie, Richard, Rich, the R man. I don't know. Richosaurus. It's really smooth. The body's is full, medium to full, let's say. Pushing toward the full. And maybe that has something to do with that feels like it's really smooth or something like that, but it feels almost creamy. Little note of bitterness, not. It's somewhere in the middle, let's say. Whatever the middle is. I mean, it's definitely there. Definitely present. It's just in the background though. But you know it's there. So if that makes sense to anyone, I don't know if it does. Sometimes it's just the words come out. But the main thing is the flavour. Oh, that's nice. It's definitely got the malty sweetness to it. I was on that aroma. It's really toasty, really bready. It's like when it's this kind of malty, I always think that it's gonna be really, you know the way when you drink like Imperial sometimes and you get that kind of warming sensation, any kind of really high ABV beer. This is 6.3. That's what I was, as soon as I tasted it, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting to get this warmth, and it's not necessarily there. It is definitely, I don't want to say you can taste the alcohol because you don't literally taste the alcohol. Well, maybe you do literally taste the alcohol, but I mean, I'm not saying it tastes like it tastes boozy or anything. But yeah, so you know it's there, but I'm not getting the really intense heat from it, you know, so that's good. I like that. I do like that. I mean, I don't know about conditioning time or anything. I don't know if it says, probably does say, if this is the batch, it'll say when it was brewed, but it might not be. Pass out. I've just realised that now that I've seen it and it's not on the bottle, it actually says pass out. Pass out Marzen. That's what it is. So that's a little joke there. I'm a bit slow on it, to be fair. But yeah, we got it. We got there in the end. Pass out. No, it doesn't say how long it was conditioned. So I'd be curious to know how long you actually did condition this for, because it tastes really good. Or is this just thrown together at the end? Because maybe that's what it is. Any beers that I brewed like this, really malty, I don't think I never let them condition long enough. The only one was like a big Kolsch I did one time. And it's obviously not the same thing. But you do need to condition Kolsch. Most people condition Kolsch's anyway. Not necessarily everybody, like. And I'm thinking about someone in particular. But yeah, it tasted really good after 6 weeks of conditioning, so. And because it was very malty and not a million miles away from this. Obviously it wasn't, it's not the same, but it wasn't a million miles away from that, and never liked it at the start. And then just all of a sudden, wow, it just turned. So I think that was a question I was asking, and I don't know, to be honest, I've made that many videos that I can't remember exactly when I said this, whether this is like a future video or past video or whatever, but it was on about conditioning beers and whether you should, how long should you leave it before tipping the beer. And yeah, I've never considered that. That was one of the good parts are the good brews that got better with age, and it got stunningly good. But I haven't actually tasted the one in there. But never mind that. Anyway, cause I'm confusing myself now because I don't know whether I've put that out. I'll put that out. I think, but probably a Christmas or New Year ramble or something like that. But anyway, never mind. Richard, that is really good. That is really good. I think we might be looking into doing something a bit more malty this year, and we'll let it condition. The only thing about it is conditioning over the summer. I would rather, if I'm doing lagers, to condition them over the kind of the spring and winter, and so they're not sitting in here. But I can't be having them I can't be lagering in the summertime over there because I want the beer. I want to be drinking light beers. I don't necessarily want to be conditioning anything. But I do have position 4, which is specifically for conditioning. So never mind. I'm thinking out loud. I think the 6.3% has hit me now. So that is my cue to leave. So thank you very much. That's a really good beer. I really like that. Thank you for sending it to me. You can send me beer anytime you want, Rich, and I shall send you beer anytime I want, and then we will agree on that. So okay, I'm gonna go. I'm a bit pissed.